long tarot reading this time, okay? Going to change the format up a little bit, pick you lots of cards and tell you the long story for October. Maybe there are long stories for October, so I feel inclined to do it. And it's my birthday month as well in October, so all of you that have birthdays along with, happy birthday. Okay, so let's see, and of course I'll do it afterwards. We can't have a reading without a relationship reading. So Libra, what's the story for you guys in October? Okay, and me, yes. So I'm going to pick quite a few cards up first. Then I'll tell you the first story, and then I'll tell you the next part of your story. Ooh, a jumpy one. Okay. That's better. Okay. And, oh, that's nice. Okay, nice. Let's see what else is coming up here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to keep going. Then I'll tell you what it says. Okay. All right, that's nice. And in that, ha, typical. Okay, so let's start with the first three cards, which is the Prince of Spring, Five of Spring, and Six of Summer. Okay, Prince of Spring, and the Five of Spring. Okay, and the Six of Summer. So what are these cards about? Okay, so we started off with the Prince of Spring. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days, hey? Manage, and a passionate relationship. So it could be one of the above. So something you feel passionate about, you start the month out with. It's either needing to jump in and take action. There's a rabbit on here. A rabbit always means banish fear and listen to your heart. So whatever it is you need to tackle right off the bat, at the beginning of October, it's again, you're passionate about it. It can be a relationship, it can be a project. You're going to feel like you need to take action now. You're going to be pushed to take action. Banish fear, listen to your heart is going to be the first thing. Okay. The Six of Spring, oh no, Five of Spring comes next. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others. Okay, so your mind and your heart are possibly going to be pulling you in two different directions, and it's going to start manifesting outwardly in the people around you. So when your mind and your heart don't agree, you will see the people around you are mirroring that back to you. Now remember what the first card says? That way around. Listen to your heart. Banish fear. So that's about, your mind might be saying the things, but if it's saying things that are fearful or based on fear, get rid of that. Listen rather to your heart then, because your heart is speaking from your heart center. Okay? And the Six of Summer says the return of people or a romance from your past. For some of you, this is what's happening. An old flame returned to your life, and you're going to have very ambivalent feelings about this, and so is everyone else around you, because they're going to be mirroring back those internal ambivalent feelings. Now, how do you make a decision? If it's fear-based, we eradicate that and we listen to our hearts, okay? But it's definitely going to require action on your part, and you're going to be really nervous about this. The other side of this is something from your past that was very close to your heart re-emerges. Maybe a goal and an aspiration you had in the past, maybe a place you lived in the past, crops up again for the opportunity for you to relive it or pursue it, and it's going to have you feeling very ambivalent. You're going to be nervous about this. Once again, if you're basing it on fears, eradicate the fears, then think the situation over, okay? Because you've got the World card next, and what the World card says is a brilliant success, freedom to go in any direction, okay? So a whole new world is opening up to you. But you are yet very nervous, dear Librans. Okay, so whatever that new world is for you, whether it's a relationship, a goal, a new place to live, a new career direction, listen to your heart, not your mind, fear-based thoughts, okay? If your mind is doing the thinking, it must be heart-based, not fear-based. The Four of Autumn says, manage your resources wisely, achieving a balance in how you spend and save. So, if this new world of yours is going to be very expensive, just balance what you do there, okay? Your final card in this lineup here has to do with this as well. It's striking the balance. It's not over investing in something, okay? just strike the balance, just walk the middle path in this, whatever it may be. The Two of Summer says falling in love or making a serious commitment, okay? So whatever this is that is coming up for you in October, it is really important to you. It's either a new relationship, should I say a new old relationship, an old new relationship, a new old relationship, that makes more sense. Or it's something that in your past you wanted to do. You had an affinity with it. It was a goal, it was a dream, it was an aspiration. Here it comes again. You are quite prepared to make a really deep commitment here. It's going to open up a new world for you, okay? Try to choose the balanced path, but this is a material card. So I would say it might require some kind of investment from you. Maybe you've got to go and move somewhere else to go back to that old person, whatever the case may be, or you're starting to manifest a dream of wanting to do something. Try not to overspend. I'm hearing that. Try not to overspend, whatever that might involve, okay? Then you get the Empress and Balance as the final two cards in this part of your section, which is interesting because the Empress says time to take action. And you started off with immediate action, okay? You got these two. Hey, Kate. Okay, so you got these cards. So you definitely, October is going to be giving you a little push and a shove to be either going into a new relationship or a new career or a new place to live or a new something, but it's something big and it's really important to you, okay? And it says the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So the Balance card says take everyone's input into consideration. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So you're definitely going to be doing something big for October. There's no two things about it. You're going to have to take action. There's no two things about that. It's something to do with your past. Things are changing. Thank heavens, hey? I feel the same. It's time. It's kind of almost like we've been stuck in a little bit of a time warp where little things have changed, but not big enough and not enough change. But October, we are definitely getting a boost forward, a push forward. But it's a big decision. We need to take action on it. We need to listen to our hearts, not our fearful minds. Don't overspend on it, though. You are being cautioned there. But it looks like whatever it is, it's going to be a success and it's going to offer you a life of luxury. And that you couldn't ask for more of, could you? So very nice reading this, okay? Very nice reading this. Okay, let's see what relationships have to say, because with that lineup, I have a feeling relationships are playing a key part in here. Right, let's see. Whether it's relationship with someone in a creative endeavor, I'm hearing for some of you. For others of you, it genuinely is a relationship. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, jumpy cards. Engagement. Oh, wow. Okay. So some of you are getting engaged. Some of you are going to meet somebody that you're going to get engaged to. Okay. All right. Or if you're already married to somebody, there's going to reach a new level of commitment with this person. So this card jumped right out of the deck. All right. Let's see what else is here. Very soon. Okay. So if you meet somebody new, this is going to move at warp speed. Oddly enough, that has been showing up for a while, and I haven't discussed it yet with Librans because it's not on the calendar yet. Now it's on the calendar. Okay, so if you meet someone new, it's going to move fast, okay? And it's going to be a commitment fast. And I think that could be part of what's going to cause your mind and your heart uphill and what's going to have lots of people expressing their opinions as well, okay? So if you're already in a relationship, that newer, deeper level of commitment is also going to arise. If you're in a relationship and you're not married or engaged yet, looks like something's going to be happening very soon. Okay, so definitely for those of you that meet somebody new, it's going to move fast and it is going to make you nervous, and you're going to have lots of people giving you loads of advice. Listen to your heart, not your fears. If your fears start doing thinking, it's time to think otherwise. Okay. Codependency. So watch for, look, codependency is always where we were rejected in the past. So in a present relationship, we tend to want that relationship to fill that gap. Let me just take another card or two so we can flesh out this bit of story first. Oh, worth waiting for, jumped out. Cool. Okay. And finally, reconciliation. So, what we're definitely going to be dealing with here is, if you look at these cards, is very fated. It's like I said, this was written into your story in your calendar, and I haven't discussed it with you guys up to now because this was the time for it. But here it comes. So, there's no getting around this one. You're either getting engaged, or you're getting married, or the partner that you're with, you're going to have a much deeper level of commitment, or somebody comes into your life now that has a part to play in your future, okay? Has a large part to play. In the past, and it can be look at this, it can be from, it's going to be this, let me tell you that much. It's either somebody from the past, if you're now looking for a new partner, or that happens, a new partner comes in. It's either someone whom you've had a relationship with before, in this lifetime, or in another lifetime. What happened in that relationship before was a codependency. You were wanting them to fill a gap in your life. And that could possibly have been where the hitch came in. What is happening now is you have grown and evolved beyond that. You don't need somebody in your life anymore. Perfectly capable of fulfilling your own needs. So the partner now comes in a totally different way. And I think that is why this time, with the divine timing, means you'll probably get engaged and married in very short order. It's a bit nerve-wracking, actually, if you ask me. But remember to listen to your heart. Right, Libra, so that is your reading for October. It's a biggie. Come back and listen again a few times because you'll hear more things. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I will put that link in the description box below. I do an awesome and amazing soulmate reading. Sending you hugs and blessings for the month of October. We will definitely be speaking again soon.